Welcome to Shattered Destinies Starfall. Our adventure during the celestial event in Corenia continues. So, last session, you survived what could have been a dangerous encounter with your old friends Fen and the Kraz and a couple of Way of the Fist in protecting Albert after you accidentally, possibly, maybe got him in just a teeny bit of trouble by name dropping him to the wrong people at the wrong time. But you found him, you rescued him, and he was very happy to be of assistance. And you brought him with you back to Blix Hall after ending the life of your opponent, Fem, who had been tracking you, hunting you, poisoning you, and causing various disarray. Kraz survived, but it seems that Pet Fem has been dealt with. Upon return to Blixhall, you called for Captain Kern and appraised him of the situation and the information you found out, and let him know that his fellow mercenary captain, Dash Danelin, was perhaps not on the level or hiding a few things from him that warranted investigation. Kern offered to give you a moment to go and investigate further by trying to arrange a hunt which him and Dash and a few of their most loyal mercenaries could go out on. Although he did say if you could arrange for that hunt to be offered by an outside group, that would assist him in making it more believable. Otherwise, he could probably manage, but it might be harder to arrange. And we start there as you're finishing up your conversations with Kern. I'll give you a minute to talk about anything you might want to go as Kern sits back. Well, you give me a lot to think about. And do you want to keep Albert on with you?
I think it would be safer if the sweet rabbit was to stay here for a time. I don't like the way we had. No, let's be honest. I don't like the way I implicated him, and I'd like to keep him safe here.
Fair enough. You got to stand by your principles and stand by your choices. I respect that. I'm still charging you.
Oh yeah.
Isn't there a contract that needs to be finished anyway?
Yeah, we need to finalise and pay up, but I'll probably arrange for Albert to do that as we go by. As we'll send runners, and maybe if you come and meet a couple of my lads out front tomorrow, just in the square, I have a couple of guys posted, and as long as you're with Albert, they'll know. They'll have the money. They'll hand it off.
Cool.
That's great. And
Sounds like a good idea.
Hopefully you'll get an invitation sometime tomorrow for a hunt.
Right, okay. I'll leave that with you then. And make sure the invitation goes to Dash as well.
Of course.
And I'll convince him it's a good idea that we go. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping you're wrong, and you're going to come to me, hats in hands, and be like, "Oh, Captain Kern, we were idiots. We're very, very sorry." However, I know it's been tough, and he thinks for a moment, "I haven't forgotten about you, Miss Morn. A couple of lads in the camp you wanted to have a conversation with, right?"
I did, yes.
Yeah. I can arrange to have one posted here.
That would be great, yeah.
All right, how about tomorrow night? You'll have a couple of different guards on rota guarding your door, and one of them will be one of the lads that was there.
That's great. Thank you.
It's a difficult subject for them. I'm sure it'll be a difficult subject for you as well, but you have to get more info for them.
Yeah.
I'll have someone on hand. I'll help, Mr. Ken. It's all right. I'm quite calming around people that have suffered trauma. Oh, mate. I'm just like, yes, of course you are, sweet rabbit. All right. Okay. I think that settles our business for now. Then
Yes.
It does.
let me know if anything else is happening. Try and be subtle though, right?
Sorry to bring you here
Probably
so
best you're
late.
not.
We'll
It's
be in
alright. It's
touch.
probably best you're not seen around the camps anytime soon, right?
Yeah.
I don't want anyone else to put. It was fairly easy for me to put 2 and 2 together, going by a couple of your descriptions, and I don't know if anyone else is quite as familiar with you in the Fist as I am, but I did go around declaring you heroes of the Three Rivers a couple of days ago, didn't I?
Did.
Yeah.
Maybe
So,
stop doing that.
I was trying to do good PR for you so that
I
other people
appreciate
want to
that.
give you work and, get some plaudits and whatever else. But, alright, lesson learnt. He stands the chairs he was sitting on creak. Have a good night.
You too.
And he turns, opens the door, and squeezes himself out of the doorway. Shuts the door after him, leaving you alone. With Albert.
Tax is going to just finally sit down, and he's going to get out of his gunsmithing tools like a small like fire. What's it called? Like a little picky rubbery thing, but small and metal.
Tweezers?
Tweezers. There you go. A word gone from my brain. And he's going to go to where he got shot and try and take some of the bullet casings out of his body, knowing that there is element X in them.
Do you want someone
so
else
you
to
didn't take any
help you with
wounds?
that?
I didn't take any wounds. No,
You didn't take any wounds, so the bullets didn't. There's no
Okay.
you haven't been it's like flesh wounds grazing here and there. Nothing has, for lack of a better word, penetrated your body. I knew that was the wrong way to say it with at least 3 of you in this.
Did anyone else get shot? Anyone got a bullet wound?
Wasn't touched.
Okay. I made sure Fen had one when he passed away. I don't know what it does, but it's to happen to him.
Wait, you made
If
sure
I don't have other. I
he
shot
had
him.
a bullet with element X in.
Well, I don't have bullets without it, so
Right. Do we
I
not
can't
think
imagine it's
that
a
might
good fate.
be a problem?
Maybe, but I just presume it's not a good thing to happen. So I had to shoot him anyway, so I don't really have any other options yet. I need time to make other ammunition, which I don't have at this moment because we keep doing things. But I do have a lab tomorrow. I think I have workspace tomorrow, or is it the day after that? Yeah, it is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I do have workspace, so I could make some ammunition that doesn't have element X in it.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried that you shot a man with something that we know it stores souls of the dead in it.
We don't know. Yes, we're part of, but yeah, no, agreed. But I've shot many a person.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, if it like damns the soul, at least his soul's damned, you know.
Yeah, that's maybe a problem for another time. Do you either of you fancy coming with me to the circus tomorrow?
No, they're those horrible clowns.
I'll come.
I think Tax should come as well. When
But I've got a lab to go to.
Yeah, but you remember when we went and saw the clowns that were really fun and friendly? Mourinho mentioned that he had a miniature model of the city, and you asked for a map earlier, and it has not come. I thought maybe the miniature of the city might be more helpful for whatever you're thinking.
Especially
considering it's made by the man that's...
Yes.
I just...
Agreed. Maybe I'll stop by quickly, and then you can do whatever else you're doing, and I can go spend the rest of the day making it like more ethical ammunition that doesn't have God shouting at me for using. Would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am exhausted. So it's okay with you. I'm going to make sure this room is locked up tighter than a miser's purse, and then I'm going to pass out.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to.
Assist you, Mr. Coda? As Albert just stands up and like, who would like a turn down service?
um,
Just making sure the room
Cup
is
of herbal tea?
secure.
Yeah, sure. So we'll go to rest activities before your rest. So yeah, you can make a perceive or investigate or perceive. To secure.
Tax is going to.
Ooh, 2 6s.
Tax is again going to check the room for anything magical that might be in the vicinity.
I can do a tune. Yeah.
There's 2 successes.
Yep. Okay. It doesn't seem like anything to worry about at the moment. So for the general magic aura of the locks and the room and the windows and.
I'll take a couple of cups of that herbal tea.
Absolutely, Miss Aurora. And would you like a bedtime story, a little song?
No, the tea would be great.
Okay.
She takes 2 cups and then lightly knocks on Catalina's room and goes back in.
I just look at Code and go, finally.
As she
But if
just
those two have finally gotten past it and are going just to finally get down to it, maybe it's time you and I go to
Where's
bed.
me, bud? Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Don't understand, but
I think there's.
I think you can chat.
I think you can use Aurora's room tonight if you want to.
Oh, okay then.
This is where that's not. We've completely misread it, and Aurora comes back to her room.
Aurora's going to go in and sit back down on the bed and just hand Catalina a cup.
Thank you.
Are you feeling any better?
Today I have watched my friend be plunged with a knife. I have had a knife swung at my face, and I've had a knife drawn at my throat. It's not been a good day.
No.
I am just really pissed off.
That is understandable.
They killed him, right? They killed him, Fen.
Oh yeah, he's
Dead.
and he definitely doesn't have a soul bullet in him that's going to make him come back and haunt us as a ghost or anything.
Oh, of course he does.
I don't know the ins and outs of that, but I don't know. It seems probably bad and something that will.
So Tax killed him. Tax kills a lot of people.
I think it was a joint effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other one.
The other one I think got away.
Crass.
He got away. But,
okay, I think he was the dumb one though, so probably fine.
Yeah, it's normally the big ones that hit hard are the dumbest ones.
Yeah. Well, no, not always.
Would you like me to stay? Just I can post up by the door and just in case.
Is that okay if you stay? It's just I honestly thought a spa would be a safe place, but it's not.
Oh well, I guess the life of an adventurer is never safe. Do you still want to be doing this?
Yes, that hasn't. Yeah, I do. Should I not? Is that what you're saying?
No,
we should go?
Well, I mean, you should do what you want to do. I would understand if you didn't after a day like today, but I also know you're very
I have
brave.
to admit, stabbing him after he tried to attack me did feel pretty good. So,
okay,
we'll see. But yes, if you would stay, you don't have to stay by the door. Stay in my bed. It's silly to sleep on the floor.
No, that's definitely improper.
You are not my staff anymore. Please, you are my friend. Please stay with me. Of course, if you don't want to, that's fine.
No,
I've been working on a song though. Let me play this to calm us down.
Okay.
And yeah. And then I will play a song of relaxation.
Okay. And while she does that, I will polish my breastplate.
Great.
Such a sexy theme.
Okay.
Wow. What do I... No, I just have mastery. I've rolled 2 1s on that.
Cool.
Do you
Great.
want,
Excellent.
You got anything you want to spend on that? You gonna just about to take a rest?
Yes, I did actually heal up my vigor, so yeah, I will re-roll. If I spend a vigor, I can re-roll all dice, right?
1 dice per vigor.
1 dice. 1 dice per vigor.
But you're gonna get it all back in a minute, surely.
Let's get 3 auto successes in here, aren't we? Don't we?
So I lost some vigor, and no one is relaxed.
But no ones.
No one.
You got rid
No
of the
ones.
ones. Okay.
A lot of 2s.
Okay.
That's
All
a
right,
really nice tune, Katrina. Maybe it just needs a little bit of
I think I'm
tweaking.
still shaking. Just really shaking.
It's actually quite late at night. I'm not sure you should be playing the violin. It's 2 a.m.
The bow near your neck. You just think of a dagger as you do it.
I've become traumatized from it. And I can't, yeah. Oh. Catalina without her bow, absolutely useless.
Can't fiddle with that bow.
You
Well,
head.
you can. Anyway, moving on.
I don't want to know what's going on.
So we're going to rest. Could everyone roll a d6 for me, please, before we get to
Oh,
Fucking dreams.
the rest?
God
roll?
damn it.
3.
3.
2.
Yes!
Oh, fuck.
Tax. You just have a look.
No trauma to pull upon, actually. He's quite a put together guy.
You go into your rest. As the dream state reaches you, you just hear a voice drift over. 1 more for my collection. And you're taken away, and you drift in sleep, and your dream comes you walking through a dark forest. Green eyes in the peripheries watching you. You see a figure, a woman in green with green skin, a long nose, like overly tall, very elongated limbs. She makes her way through, points in your general direction. You have taken her from us.
I haven't done anything. I didn't do anything. Please, I didn't mean to.
You
It
are
wasn't me.
cursed now.
I know that. What can I do to make up for it?
Looking at you, and she looks up behind you. You will not get away with this. And then the dream fades out. You can all make your recover rolls for the night.
I just realised that I have reliable and mastery in persuade, so I should have re-rolled my ones. So, guys, always use your character sheet properly. This is
Yeah.
I'm saying. Shade it out when you should shade it out, not just write a little note.
If I remember correctly from previous, do we get automatic successes being in this place?
Yeah, you get 2 automatic successes for being in Blix Hall.
Okay.
Sweet.
So you should you recover all your vigor and a stress for free. And then
I'm going to use
whatever else you get.
4 momentum to reroll all the dice. Because why wouldn't I?
Yeah, this is your last chance to use your momentum.
Yeah, I get all the successes I need.
Oh, you actually got? Did you?
Well, it's how much is a corrupt? I can't do it to lift up. 4. Yeah, I got. So then I got 1 over, so I get a momentum to wake up
Momentum
to.
for the next day. Yeah. And as we end your rest, you can all level up.
Yay! Oh, that would have made my cover roll better.
No, you're right. You can do it after.
Yeah.
So,
Quick question. I didn't need to heal any vigor, but I did need to heal a stress. Does that still take up 2 successes? Okay.
yes.
Is that the same for an injury?
3 successes required for an injury.
Thank you. Saves me looking.
Yeah.
I
4 for
am
a
never
crush.
going to heal those.
2 automatics from being in here.
I got 3 successes, so I got rid of my last injury and back up to full.
Nice. Okay.
I don't think I've ever had an injury. I just get corruption and stress.
And stress.
I've never had
So,
an injury.
so when you level up, you gain some new potential that you can spend in talents or on other things. If you want to take the potential and spend it elsewhere, you gain a new specialization to choose and a new step on your path. So should we just go around and just let everyone know if you any major spends on potential and your specialization choice and your path choice, if you are all ready.
Yeah, I'll go first. So big spends potential-wise, I'm holding most of it, apart from I had some left over in body, so I spent it to increase my body from 2 to 3, which in turn increases my vigor by 1, and the hand cannon I use is body plus skill plus mind, so increases my gun dice as well. I put specialization in attune because Tex has been doing more attuning. He's got expertise now, so he's a bit more within the weave of magic. And I took the next step as a glyph weaver to get weave attunement, so whenever I successfully cast a spell, I gain a momentum. Yeah, that's Tex.
You gain a new spell as well.
I do get a new spell. I've chosen reorientate because I really want to make people go upside down.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Reorientate is good fun. Who wants to go next?
I can go next. I have put 4 into body, which I'm immediately going to spend on an extra specialization on top of the one I get on the level up. So I'm going to get expertise in brawl, and I'm going to get mastery on my war mace.
Nice.
3 potential into skill, which I already had 2, and my skill was 2, so I'm going to level up my whole skill to 3, and then 2 into presence and 1 into mind, and then I'm going to take unrelenting, which means when my armor gets damaged, I gain vigor and momentum.
That combos really well with your other abilities that you've taken so far. Coda?
Coda's is a relatively simple one. Next step on the path, I've gone 1 with the shadows, which means I can now hide as a bonus minor action. Almost cross the streams there, which is going to make me so much more efficient in combat. I'm so happy to be here.
No combat for the rest of the campaign.
And I specialise mastery in my daggers, so hopefully more 6s, more damage. And I haven't spent any potential yet.
That's fine. Catalina?
So I've gone up to the next step for Maestro. So when I make a test to play a tune, rolls of 5 also count as successes. So hopefully just be better at playing tunes, which apparently, as we've just seen, I need. It's not going to help with my 2s. Catalina should really be better at this point. And I've also bumped my body up to 2. I feel like Catalina's been through it, and she's earned some more endure and everything. I think also intimidate. I feel like I should, I haven't actually really spent much potential. Yeah, intimidate. There's some spend in intimidate. Specialization, I actually haven't decided.
Okay.
So we will see.
Okay. Let us know when you choose. It doesn't need to be spent right away. You can choose it in the spur of the moment as it comes. Just don't forget you've got it to take. So morning arrives. There's a polite knock on your door, Coda.
Spring up. Go over. Open the door.
Morning, Mr. Coda. I got you a nice herbal tea to start you off the day.
Do you have any coffee?
I could get some coffee. Yeah, I can arrange that. That's fine.
I'll start. No, it's okay.
Okay, look around.
When we head downstairs, I'll show you where the coffee is.
Okay, I'll go get foraging. That's all right. I'm quite good at foraging. Albert wakes you all with a knock on the door. Herbal teas in hand.
Thank you, Albert.
You, Albert. It's...
How
How was your night's sleep?
It was quite comfortable. Thank you very much, Miss Catalina.
I
We
feel
need
like
to,
Aurora is hiding under the covers next to Catalina. Completely still.
Is Miss Aurora not here? I didn't see her leave. I was keeping an eye on the door.
Oh, thank you so much. Are the other two awake as I take the 2 cups of tea and start to edge him out?
Yes. I wake Mr. Coda up first, and then Mr. Tex, because I thought Mr. Coda likes to be up early to search for all the things and to make sure everything's safe. And Mr. Tex likes to be up before everyone else is up because he needs to get his couple of hours of anxiety in. So.
Set him up right.
Do you know
for
how
the
to
day.
meditate, Albert? Maybe you could teach him to meditate.
I can try. Yeah,
Go try that now, Albert.
I could teach him about scream therapy. I think that might be quite helpful.
Do it.
Hop
on over to him.
Trying to help. I've been trying to help the lads in camp that have been through harder times. So, I've done a few little tricks.
Yeah, hop on over to Tux.
Okay, I will do.
Yeah.
I will do. Enjoy your tea.
See you in a little bit. Then I'll just wake up, get dressed.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Comes over. Like, Mr. Tex. I think we should try some exercises.
I think we need to introduce you to Giles, because if you're going to keep making us drinks in the morning, you should probably get access to the...
Yeah, 100%. We need to get you attuned so you can come and go.
I don't know how you got out of this room in the first place, because all the locks are magically attuned and we didn't tune you to anything, so I don't know where this herbal tea came from.
Well, because I came here with the Way of the Fist group. They've
already attuned you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I was just like, he's not been here. How have they let him
I
got around the building?
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I got your room because you can, I said I'd be staying with you at some point, so they put me in there as well.
This is the massive security risk, and this is how we got poisoned in the first place, because anyone can just say, they don't check with us. This place really needs to sort
paperwork. I had all the paperwork that you'd signed.
What? No, that wasn't in our paperwork.
We went through pages and pages of paperwork just a couple of days ago.
They would.
It was all part of the contract. It's fine.
It wasn't in the contract to guard our door, though.
Well, some people just don't read the paperwork, and you can make it. You can. Yeah.
See, this is what I mean. The security is lacking. Like, evidently, it's fine. We don't mind.
It's much better now because you've got a load of Way of the Fist mercenaries looking out for you, and that's all you need. You don't need all this newfangled magical security. You just need a couple of bodies to go we're in the way.
How many Way of the Fist got given access?
10
to our room. And were they all Kern's men?
Yes.
Okay.
As you asked.
Just Kern's
Mr. Kern's best men, and of course I was amongst that.
Yeah.
I'm the best rabbit, but
But there's none of Dash's men.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyway, we should try some breathing exercises, okay?
I need to go talk to someone about letting certain people have access to our room.
Oh, okay. I'll come with you.
Oh. I don't know how to interact with the situation any further.
Imagine at this point we'll come out of the room.
Albert, gather up.
Stay here.
Okay.
Tax,
I'm sure I can be of help.
Just want to remind you how insistent you were that Albert joined us.
Yes, and I'm very happy that Albert is here, but I also won't lie about the fact that I don't know how to interact with people very well sometimes. And I feel like Albert understands that of me, and I can just tell him I don't know how to interact in this situation.
I appreciate the honesty. It's fine.
Albert, sorry I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. What do you think of Captain Dash?
He's okay. I've had a lot to do with him. He's, been in charge of the people that have been bullying me for the most part. But, just little antics. It's fine. Just a bit of hazing.
And he never tried
Dash's men that hazed you. or is it both
They
sides?
mostly do. I mean, little jokes with Mr. Kern's men, sending me off for things that don't exist.
Oh,
Left-handed
That's sad.
screwdrivers, tartan
Yeah.
paint, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But I found most of those things, so jokes on them.
Was it just a regular screwdriver?
No, it was a screwdriver with a left written on it, which I had engraved.
You're so.
Just cost them double.
Well, they really wanted the stuff, so I had to get it for them.
you get the job done, Albert.
Came back with a couple of long waits,
Really admire the initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think maybe we get on with today's business. What's on? Oh, Lady Catalina, I completely forgot to mention. Could you ask your friend, Lady Magel, to and her friends?
Oh, okay. Sorry. We are talking about Lady Majel who got stabbed yesterday, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That one, yeah. The only one.
Perhaps we could talk to the ambassador.
You want me
and
to
see
ask her
how-
what?
The ambassador, the one that was poisoned yesterday.
No, he was poisoned 2 days ago. We fixed that.
It's been a couple of days.
Maybe
Holiday.
they have another
Get
person.
poisoned, you're fine the next day. That's everyone, right?
Wait, someone in Lady Magel's party could maybe set up a hunt for tomorrow and invite the 2 captains.
Let's go see how.
What, going with them?
Let's see who. Let's go.
I
talk to
don't
the
think I want to send her into more danger than she's already been in.
Captain Kern will be there. It's just so we can
Let's-
sneak into Captain Dash's tent / quarters.
Perhaps someone else
Yeah.
from that she knows.
Okay. yeah.
Arguably, I can do that in broad daylight with everyone around, with
Yeah,
him
but
in
it's
the
easier
room. But it is easier if he's not there. If I start moving things around.
Yeah. Let's perhaps go see the ambassador, see how he's feeling, and see if he's willing to. If he's got any suggestions of people.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll know someone.
Maybe we should talk to him about how
Plus-
to get his people to differentiate between the 2 different groups of people that we've asked to be here. Because we don't want Dash's men, but we want Kern's men. And we need that communicated for some reason. Because it seems like anyone from the Order right now has a contract that says, oh, give us access. And they have access to our room and the ambassador's room.
I think Kern's got our back in this one. Everyone I've seen has been one of Kern's battalion, so.
But
And
that
they had
doesn't mean.
access.
But if Dash sends some men here and says, just say you're there for a protection detail,
Yeah.
they get
They'll
in.
be given access.
It's not that Kern's
We-
going to send Dash's men, but it's the fact that Dash's men could just turn up and get access.
We can just reiterate to Giles that the mercenaries that are
Kern's men.
contracted are specifically for Kern's battalion.
Well, that's
Yes.
it. All the ones that have been signed in are signed in. We're not signing any more in. Keeping it
It
nice and
shouldn't change.
no. It's only
Which
the
is brought
guys
us
that
that
have
it
been-
won't change without someone explicitly being able to
Mhm.
confirm who they are.
That's all part of the paperwork. It was just
Yeah.
the initial sign-ins for security reasons because it's a secure job. So it was just the few people that Captain Kern and I assigned in the first place. So there's no harm, and you don't need to worry about anyone getting access that shouldn't get access
And I
unless
don't
they've got
think
access another way.
exactly. I don't think they got access through the front door. I saw Fen run off down the corridor, and I will describe wherever that kind of was. I'm assuming probably down towards the mausoleum because we also saw them down there at one point.
You know what we need to check on, especially now them 2 are dead? The scientist guy.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
If you, I don't really care anything about the ambassador whatsoever, so I don't even really remember his name. If I'm being honest
It's been
with you,
very helpful to us, Taps.
He's been incredibly kind to us.
John?
He spent a whole day with us. No,
Donovan.
Donovan. Yeah.
Don.
Do you just have a problem with authority? Is this
I
what it is,
just,
Taps?
I don't. I just have no interest in him. So it's just. Anyway, if you want to go talk to that guy, I'll go check on the scientist, dude.
On your own?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, no.
The only people who have access down there are us and two people one who's too dumb to really know what to do with himself, and they didn't really have access to it.
And their
Yeah,
You don't-
boss, who is
If someone wants to come down
explicitly
with me,
after
feel
you.
free to come down with me. But I can be,
I
I'll
think
be fine.
you're forgetting that we're very sure that Derelix has been in there.
Before we reset the system.
Yeah, okay,
Because
maybe.
she still knows it's down there.
Look,
She can
if someone
still...
wants to come with me, then come with me. That's fine. I just
I
want
mean-
to. Well, some people can go talk to the ambassador. I can quickly go downstairs.
Okay. Do you remember what Moore asked us to do, though?
Do
He
more
asked us
research.
to get he asked us to get the young master to unlock his birthright. Perhaps you could spend some time helping him with his journal.
Ooh. You want me to interact with someone? That's your plan. That I'm gonna sit
I
down and
think
talk.
you two will have a lot in common.
I mainly want to check if the man's alive because the last thing we knew was that Fen and Kaz were going down there. Kraz, whatever. I could forget their names as well.
Fine.
I have a suspicion that
Mhm.
the young master unlocking his birthright might be important to us in the next few days.
Agreed, but I think it takes 10 minutes for me to walk down there and check he's alive.
Fine. If you're not going to let this go, I will come with you down to check on the guy, and then maybe we can go straight to Henry, and I can leave you with him while you both look at books together.
Okay. We might
But
need
you
Catalina to...
did promise to come to the circus with me.
The
Oh,
Oh, you're going to the
Okay.
circus today?
Yes.
Okay.
We thought.
So
And-
the reason why I wanted the map was because I feel like the ritual they're doing is in the city, like the city is part of the ritual network. It's been built up a lot. A lot of the funding and building work has been funded by the Forge, which has got high ties to Derelix, who has obviously made plans through crafting and creating something that might be some form of ritual network.
Plans that Morenio, the circus master, was involved in, and he currently has a miniature model of the city on display, which he may be
That is
using
better.
to also plan. So,
Maybe. Yes. So that would be a good thing to get a look at. Once I look at it, I've looked at it. But I can probably sketch it out after a bit of looking at it. But yes. Okay. Me and Aurora go down, check on him.
Lady Catalina, may I escort you to see the ambassador?
Yes, please do. Look at Tax wearing me.
What? Dominic?
What would you like me to do? Who should I come with?
Young Rabbit, you can be on Lady Catalina's bodyguard.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
great. Yes, very good, sir. Very good. I'll do my very best. We didn't do a lot of bodyguarding in the Rabbit Clan, but I'm
Albert,
learning.
do you have a weapon?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Got a
Just
short sword.
checking. Good.
Do you have armor?
Yeah, he's wearing like very light leather jerkin.
Okay, he's wearing more than me. That's fine.
He just tries to make himself look big, but he's very like wiry.
Okay, well, we will see you.
In like 10 minutes. We're just going in, walking, checking in, just come back.
Okay, we'll meet you back here, I guess.
If not, we'll come looking for you.
Yes.
Don't die.
Aurora and Tax. Where are you
I'll try
going?
not to.
To the lab.
To the lab. Okay.
I didn't think about it till this morning. When I woke up, I was like, the lab.
I'd like one of you to roll a d6 for me, please. This is kind of
It's your
important.
fucking idea, Dan.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't decided, so you didn't warn me about this.
I didn't think about it till now.
What'd you get?
4.
It's not on the bad
It's
side.
not
That's right.
Oh, you meant this morning in game.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally 10 minutes
It's the
ago.
Yeah. Like I was like, oh, I know.
Okay, so it's going to take you a while to get down there. So we'll come back to you both, Catalina and Coda. You make your way to the ambassador's rooms. There is a couple of the ambassadorial guards stood outside. One of them looks over and, Lady Catalina, the ambassador is taking breakfast on his own at the moment. I'm sure he'd love for you, the three of you, to. Kind of looks at Albert for a moment. Hello, sir. I'm Albert. It's like, very good. Looks at Catalina inquiringly. I am
yes,
Lady Catalina's bodyguard.
Yes, he is. And I kind of glance at the door to imply to open it.
They nod, give you a little bow, and open the door. Ambassador, Lady Catalina, and staff.
Stop.
Yes, very good, very good. Lady Catalina, welcome. He is sat at a table, fully clothed, looking still not his bright colour that he was before, still a little bit pallid, but certainly he has food out, more food than someone could probably eat on their own for breakfast, as is the well, it seems that, as always, I have been over-catered for, so perhaps you would all... I do not believe we've met. A young man's looking over at Catalina's shoulder. I'm Lady Catalina's bodyguard. I am Albert. Nice to meet you, sir. It's like, very good, yes. I'm sure you are the most... Yes, anyway, please come and sit and eat. Like,
I assume
will guard the
you heard
perimeter.
what happened here yesterday in the
Um,
spa.
Yes, Lady Michelle is recovering from her ordeal. She is okay though.
Good. And this is pointing to Albert. Just you can't be too safe now.
Understood. Yes, I've certainly recalled most of my staff from their more leisurely excursions for the sake of protecting the party. And it appears that the individual responsible for both my poisoning and Lady Michelle's stabbing is yet to be apprehended. So we will remain on high alert until then. But never mind. But
He is very dead.
you've taken care of this then.
But not all of his associates. Please remain on guard.
Very well. Very well. At least some good news, though. Very good. Well, please take a seat and join me for breakfast. Or how can I be of assistance?
Well, oh God, where do we start? Cat?
Well, firstly, we were wondering if you could potentially help us. We need to go into the camps to do some investigations today, preferably. I think it's today. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And we wondered if you could help get us a distraction and potentially maybe go on a hunt with Captain Dash and Captain Kern, so that we could go in unnoticed.
Wait, test for me, please. You have Nembarian contacts that you can add.
Nembarian contacts I can add.
I believe you have some noble contacts of some
Oh,
kind.
noble. I thought it said Nembarian. That's
You
what I
did
was
say
You do have
Nembarian.
Nembarian contacts, yeah.
I was like, wait, am I taxed now? I got very confused.
Yeah, Nembarian's the wrong word. Apologies, brain fart.
Noble, yes. Gives me
I was
extra
like, what?
Eruvian,
Sorry.
Nembarian,
Revelation.
you know.
This
Lots
is
Lots
very
of
well
dice.
They're both nerds. It's both countries of nerds. What do you want?
done.
Say I'm rolling a persuade, yep.
Yes, please.
That explodes.
Good sign.
Just one success.
That's enough. I could arrange such a thing. I'm feeling good enough for a little outing. I was warned not to go on such excursions around here, being that the wildlife is dangerous, but I suppose having a group of mercenaries at your back would certainly help with that. Might breathe some fresh air into these old lungs and reinvigorate my poor self. So I owe you at least that much. So yes, of course.
Okay,
Happy to
sure,
help.
thank you. That would be very helpful.
Of course, Lady Catalina. I'm most happy to be of assistance. But are you faring well enough? What are your adventures taking you next?
I think we're planning a little trip to the circus. today.
Ah, yes, I see. I don't care for the place myself, but
I've got a question.
yeah, of
Well,
course.
I've heard it thrown around, a term thrown around a few times, in relation to this place, and I think you also mentioned something about it when you were very sick the other day.
Mm.
What is the Heart Song?
Ah, yes. Well, it's an old story from Incoronia. Something to do with an ancient hero who came and put down roots in this place. A very powerful individual, and his past caught up with him, and their family was put at risk, and they sacrificed everything to save them, sacrificing their very heart in the process. They were slain, but their family survived, and the love that drew him to overcome his enemies echoes through the land to this day. Now that's one of the stories. And there's variations I've learnt in the area of various different kinds, but I think it has to do with something else here. There's something about this place. When my brother was buried here, I could hear his voice. He could talk to me if I was near his body, where it was laid. It would be stronger around the time of the celestial event. But the whispers could be here, which is why I try to return when I can. I was very glad I was able to get back, that the Mage King will allow me the boon to return at this time so I could converse with him. And it is a conversation. It is not just hearing. That is. So I believe it's something to do with people you love, that binding the heart, if you like. It stretches beyond realms. It may have something to do with the nature of my brother's passing as well. He had unfinished business. So it may be partially to do with that, but I believe that there's something about this place that is unfinished. Those you love may well dwell nearby.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I'm not even close to unraveling the mystery. I'm still looking into it and how we might utilize that. From what I can understand, my brother is not in a good place. I believe his soul is trapped somewhere.
How did he die?
Well, my brother got caught up in things in Erebus and was on the wrong side of it. Got on the wrong side of quite a few people, I'm led to believe. And if you believe the stories, he may have had a hand in unwittingly or knowingly establishing the Eruvian curse. I'm not sure if that is substantial rumours. It is. But there was a magical upheaval in the place he was staying, and his body was recovered from that place.
Okay. So he wasn't shot.
I mean, I never really looked into it. From what I understand, it was not a pleasant recovery.
Right.
He looks kind of very morose as he's thinking about this.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
It was a long time ago. But it's still difficult knowing that he is not at rest. I've been trying to get here to leverage a few people that might understand what this heart song is, if there is something there that we can utilize, but it's only old fables. I mean, we're talking thousands of years ago.
Ah, dear. Right. I'm very sorry to hear about that. If we find anything out about the Heart Song, we'll let you know.
Yes, if you could, it would be of most help. Yes, this was why I may have asked, as I was in a delirious state, for you to look into it, because I believe if my brother can be laid to rest truly, his soul can be placed in the right place, whichever of my brother's patron deities he would prefer, then I believe the Heart Song is a clue, is a key. It is something that is binding us, is binding his soul to this place, or to me, even.
Interesting. Thank you. I mean, I've heard the word Heart Song so many times, but I never knew the stories behind it.
It is, I believe, some Koreans use it as a term of endearment.
Nope, that's
But,
what Hestian
a
was
love
just
so
me
deep.
many years ago.
Yes, a love so deep that even if you were to be parted, you'd still be able to hear that love through the mountains and through the land. It's quite a beautiful sentiment. And again, it lies within this old fable. I have been unable to find any real stories. You'd have to find someone a lot older than I, a lot more learned. Not too many people in that region reveling in the celestial event.
So, talking about finding people with knowledge, I was wondering if I could ask a favor again. The
Of
same
course.
favor I asked the last time.
You wish to use the communication device.
If that's okay, I don't want to just use you to send messages home, but
Look, you've done a lot for myself and Lady Michelle, and so I'll allow the benefit one more time, at least.
and so I don't actually. I've never had one. I don't know, but do you have the number for Emin? You said you're familiar with her.
I do not. I've
It's
met
okay.
her. We've conversed.
I'll go through the living God. He can put me in. He can patch me in.
Yes.
Because sometimes you don't want to talk to the operator.
Well, yes.
It's different when you grow up with him. Okay.
I've met him. I've heard stories. He's an interesting individual. Certainly not what you'd consider a traditional deity by any means.
No, he is not.
Very well. In my room, you're welcome to utilize if
Do
you
Do
want
you
some
want
privacy.
Albert and I to leave?
No, it's in there. You guys can finish breakfast.
Okay.
I'll snag a sausage on the way.
Albert's just walking the perimeter.
So I'll go into the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I will take the cloth off and put my hand on top and say, "Are you there?"
I'm always there.
Of course.
I always have been and always will be in one form or another, my dear boy. Nice to hear from you so soon.
Well, I'm still alive. They haven't come yet, but they're coming.
These things don't always go quickly, but remember to watch yourselves around them.
I will. I found out who's summoned them as well, so we're getting closer.
Oh, very good, very good. And I think you need me to let your uncle know about.
I
Try
doubt
to
it.
be helpful where I can.
I was hoping to talk to Aunt Emin, if that's all right.
Helen, oh, of course. I'll patch you through, sir.
And of course, if
uh,
as you're listening,
just a little
there
joke.
is anything you think any of the uncles need to know, please pass it on.
I certainly let King Shaq know about what's going on, especially to do with. I already have told him about the Deathstalkers. It was all his court could do to stop him from sending an army and taking himself along with it, as you can expect.
I appreciate the candor, but I've got myself into this one. I'll get myself out.
Very well, very well. There's a possibility that if you find yourself along the west coast, I believe Milbury's around there somewhere.
Yeah, he left me.
Oh, you were travelling with him. Well,
I was for a time, but couldn't get back to the dockage time. West Coast's good to know if I ever need to get home.
allies, a friendly port, and all that.
I'll bear that in
Yes,
mind.
I'll patch you through anyway.
Thank you.
The voice changes, much more feminine voice. Coda, is that you, my dear boy?
Hello, Aunt Emin. How are you?
I am well, thank you. And you off on adventures in Kyrenia, I hear? I wouldn't want to go to that place again. But, you know.
So I may have got myself in a little bit of trouble with some old enemies of the king.
Well, yes. Yes, I have heard. I got the family newsletter.
Good.
We haven't heard from... See, the interesting thing is we haven't heard much from them for quite a long time since, well, we were successful almost 30 years ago now. To the day,
And
almost, in fact.
it seems like this particular group are planning some revenge for something that happened 30 years ago.
Makes sense.
So someone mentioned you might have some contacts in the area.
I do, although I'm not sure if you want to get involved with that particular coven.
No?
Well, they are like my chosen sisters, not our blood family. The ones that we work together to keep Greymere safe from things that are best kept locked away. There are covens such like that all over Kinsor. The Free and Coronia keep things locked away. I'm not sure exactly on the nature. We tend to keep our secrets close. We have dealings on occasion, but we have sensed a disruption near Corinia. A problem in the natural weave.
Their portals something to do with the changeling? Portals into
The Changeling is very much involved in our work. Since his forced ascension some 30 years ago, he's become very much a patron to our covens, those that are trying to keep the world natural and safe from those that would abuse it.
I don't suppose one of the coven over here is called Dahlia.
No.
No, maybe just an apprentice.
They have more
Operatives.
they're fair ladies, so you expect them to have names that are difficult to pronounce, or at least lengthy titles to go with it. But you may know them through other titles and names. They are out for the best of the land. I could contact them and ask them to make contact with you. It shouldn't be too hard. I will reach out to my chosen sisters and our coven. We should have no problem making contact with the others and letting you know. Is there anything to be worried about that might cause them concern?
I don't know. It's just I'm pretty sure they're members of the old Mad King's Court. They're planning something. I don't know. Starfall, we're right near the convergence where it happens. Times of power. I don't know. They're planning something. Some revenge. Something after the heart song. I don't know.
Yes, again, I don't know the terminology, and I could reach out if that's what you want.
Maybe just to inform
This is
you.
an invitation that is fair in its nature. And dealing with fey beings, invitations have power. If you invite them, they will come as they wish. Be it in your dreams or in person or in some other form. It's an invitation that once opened, it's very hard to renounce.
Okay.
Be careful with what you say and with your words and how you give gifts. There's a lot of rules that I've had to learn over the years dealing with such.
Talking about,
But they keep the land in balance.
just want to make sure the land stays in balance here. Talking of things that visit you in dreams,
Yes.
I've struggled recently to control my temper,
Hmm.
and I'm I I was carrying out my chosen profession, but it wasn't just clinical, it became passionate, and I had to stop myself from going further.
Opened the door.
I might need to come back and see Uncle.
Yes, there's plenty of other places that you
There
could
are?
go to do such things. Yes, yes. Near Corinia, however, of course, is the Quellan Wood, but that would require some travel.
Mhm.
It's certainly closer than home. It depends how far you really want to go.
There is an orcish alchemist in town.
Is she of Yastra or another
Don't know.
beneficiary?
I don't know. I'd have to ask her.
Hmm. This is a problem if you've opened that door. There's power there if you choose to feed it, but it is power of the void. It is not natural to Kinsor, and it should be blocked out.
It's a power that consumed our entire race for generations.
It's a power that consumed our people for a long time, yes. But some of us learnt to adapt. Some of us overcame it. Your uncle, of course, famously. But took trials to do so. So you should expect the same should you begin to feed it. But there's a door you could open if you wanted to. I would not recommend it personally, because you could lose yourself to such power. But,
Seems like a quick fix to a.
well, I'm not one to talk about courting otherworldly powers now, am I?
Fair. I'm sure there was something else I wanted to talk to you about, but it escapes me right now. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
I always have time for my nephews. Just be safe.
I will be. Give my love to my mum and dad, and
Of course, of course. Why did you end up in Corinia anyway?
I was looking for him. I was looking for Ty.
Oh, really, Kodar? That
He,
man.
I know, but I know you don't like him, but he taught me.
He
Like,
is the single most awful influence on our family.
I completely agree. He is, yeah,
Mm.
and he showed me a way to.
And take what he's learned and use it. Don't follow him around like a lost puppy. You're your own person. You
I
know he
wanted.
almost killed your father once.
Yes, he rejoices in regaling me with that story on
That
multiple
doesn't make
occasions.
it better. That makes it so much worse.
Oh, Dad forgave him.
Yes, well, I think that's very much your uncle's leaning on that one.
Yeah, they that is his best friend
And
after all.
he was effective for all his faults. We couldn't have built what we did here without him.
Yeah.
Never tell him I said that.
Oh, never.
I will
wouldn't
find
dream of.
you and make you regret it.
I would never. I would never betray your confidence to anyone, let alone Uncle Ty.
I should hope so. Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you, but it seems like you have a lot to do.
There's a lot to do.
Seems
Thank you
like
for
you've
your
got
time.
2 days to do it.
2 days to figure it out.
Yes. If they're looking to act on the day of which they lost their liege, what better day than the anniversary of Apex Day?
Thank you for your time, Aunt Emin. Much love to you and to the rest of the family.
And to you, my boy. Thank you for using my services. I'm most helpful to be of assistance, dear boy.
Thank you
It was
very
a
much.
very interesting conversation to listen into.
Thank you very much for connecting me to Aunt Emin. I am going to depart now. If I survive the next couple of days, I'll be in contact.
Of course. Leave the cloth off for a bit, if you don't mind.
Let him have a look around.
Yes.
I'll just leave the cloth casually, come out the room.
Okay.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just talking to family. Just someone who's an expert in otherworldly. Unfortunately, they're a bit far away to know the details of the local area.
Right. Okay. Sure. Well, we should probably catch up with Aurora and Tax before they get themselves killed.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, or on tax, you make your way down to the cellar, through the secret door, down the passageway, down into the lab. As the doors open, you see something skitters on the roof. Very quite small, maybe size of a medium-sized dog.
Tax, did you see
As
that?
the
Got
lights
out.
just catch something.
Okay. I'm gonna. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Tax just goes in. Gun. Ready to look into all this object.
You go in, and this
Like
head
SAS.
this head drops down in front of you from the door, from the length of the doorway. It's a skull, and it's just got like a green glow around it.
Stop
And it's got
shooting.
like arms and legs. It's got,
Green
oh
glow.
no! Oh no! Look at this arrow.
It's a green glowing skull, man. Sorry, there's no way he's not shooting a green glowing skull. uh, 2 successes.
I got 2 successes for the dodge. It dodges out the way, goes, no, stop! And it skitters around the keys. She's like,
Do I
What the
recognize
fuck is that?
voice?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
my name's Davidson.
Have we met a
Where did
Davidson?
you appear from? You weren't here before.
Well, I was. And then I died, and then Professor Laporte put me in this little homunculus.
Okay.
And you see it's moving. It's made of it is like a skull, a spine with small arms and legs coming off of probably actually arms, just 4 arms that are bones, all bones and skeletal. You can see the individual bones are just hovering, held together by this green glow.
Oh, I don't want to know what's going on. Where can you go get some?
My name's Davidson.
Okay, Davidson.
Professor Lamort, we have visitors. They came in. The system noticed them, so they must be some of our researchers. Ah, very good. Yes. Lamort toddles his way down from the main room. Hello. Oh, yes. So, what have we got? Have you got any research for me?
Some.
Yes. Good. Let's
Mostly.
get to work, shall we? Did you bring back the Element X?
First, yes, but what
Excellent,
is this? Why is he green and glowing?
David-
How did you make him? Yes, but he's a
It's
green and
Davidson.
glowing skull.
Yes.
You are aware. I feel like you are aware of this. I
Mhm.
don't know why I feel more confident around this man than anyone else, but you are aware of what you've made. It's just a.
Yes. It's a
Why is he glowing
Sorry?
green?
because I used Element X.
Okay.
So
So that's
I
a
used
good thing to know.
Yes, I just used like a few of Davidson's personal belongings. Obviously, there were no bones left or anything, and I put them near Element X, and there was some resonance. So I played around with it, and look, I had to borrow some bones from the mausoleum, but that was going to mind.
You borrowed some bones from other dead
Yes.
people.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
well, I'm not going to use them.
Yeah. Okay. We've got other problems. So
I'm Davidson.
you have learnt the soul capacity of Element X then.
Well, there is some link to the cognitive realm, and well, to the cognitive. It seems like yes. I don't quite understand it, but it seems that the souls of our dear departed friends were. I could try it again. I could make a few more. Just need to go and get a few more bones. If you want to go get some bones for me, I can start making more.
I don't want to go do that for you.
No? Okay. Davidson. Yes.
Yes.
It's a bit. It's not quite the best.
Like your body when you weren't in it, I guess.
This can talk, but it's almost like for wherever the soul is, we're drawing elements of that being from it and placing it in this form. And so it maintains some memories, some it comes and goes. Sometimes there's lucidity, sometimes it will just follow commands, sometimes it will just sit there and say, I'm Davidson. Yes, okay. It seems to be better when it's close to Element X, but I'm working on it.
Okay, so he's connected to your lump of Element X.
Yes, no.
Like like these enchantments are linked to the enchantment lock. He's linked to them in a similar sense.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
There's still so much to understand. You see.
So it seems like these gems can be used to pull spirits from the local area into reality.
Well, that's a funny thing. You see. So I pulled the bones from those bones. In fact, I put them near to see if I could get some other cognitive resonance. There was nothing. But the belongings of Davidson, I'm Davidson.
I think I know
to
why.
resonate, and then I just used that, and I used the chair and the glyph work to impart the energy into. Yes.
So you know that people with guns came in here and shot up most of your men. I think we told you that before. That's how they did.
I did hear a clown. Yes, you took this. Yes.
Yeah. I have good reasons to believe that all the bullets have some Element X in them.
Oh, that's fantastically interesting.
So I think that if you're killed with Element X, then you can be pulled back through Element X. Your soul is connected to something past.
That's fantastic. So we may have solved the.
So if everyone who dies is killed by Element X, then we can bring them back forever.
Amazing.
So arm your enemies with Element X.
That will teach the sign. That will teach the sign of death to close the doors there. Well, it looks like we have reinvented resurrection magic, my dear boy. Excellent.
Well, not quite. I think it's kind of difficult to administer this form, but
I don't know. You just need to shoot
arm
everyone.
your enemies. You need to arm your enemies with.
No. You just need to shoot yourself.
Oh, so you have it already there, and then when you die...
Or, well, it doesn't need to be gun. We just need to put a tiny bit... Now, here's the thing. How have they got it so small?
They must have broken it apart or found it in smaller chunks.
I have found no way of doing so.
One thing I do know is if you get a bit of Element X near another bit of Element X, they become a slightly bigger piece of Element X.
Yes, and it's impossible to part them. Because you tried it on the... Yes.
Yes. Anyway, I mainly came down here to make sure you were alive.
Well, I mean, we could try and do some more experiments. I mean, maybe if we made the Element X bigger, we'd be able to get more of Davidson's
like
out.
I said, we need our Element X out in the field. And obviously that's the research we have found so far.
Very well. That's very good information that you've told me about. Do you have any bullets?
What do you want to do with them?
I have an experiment I wish to perform.
Yes, and I want to know what the experiment is.
It involves bullets.
I don't think you do. I think you just want more Element X.
Maybe.
Use what you have, good sir.
Yes, but I want to see what happens when I use more of it.
But you do realize if you don't open it correctly, you're going to get exploded on.
Oh, that wouldn't be the first time.
Unfortunately, no, I don't have any of it on me, and Aurora's in charge of it, and Aurora doesn't look that happy about the idea.
Fine. Well, I was promised more Element X by the other research group, so...
Okay, first of all, other research group?
Yes.
Yellow scaled.
Oh, that's one,
big
yes.
guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're part of the same... Yes. They said they'd bring more along.
When's the last time you saw them?
No,
Shortly
yesterday.
after you saw us?
Ugh.
Yesterday. Okay, and what did they do?
They've been in every day. Well, since they first came in.
When
Got them
did
inducted
they-
and all the rest of it.
Did they mention where they were getting it from?
No, they just said they could get more. Okay then.
Did they ever bring you more?
No.
And how many were there?
Well, none, because they didn't bring me any.
No, how many of this research group was there?
Oh, it's two. Big guy, small guy.
Okay, two.
Right.
And you inducted them too?
Yes.
Still doesn't help. Okay. Do you not... They're part of the people that killed everyone else, by the way. Just so you're aware.
Oh, no, I don't think so. They were very
100%.
keen researchers.
As a field researcher, that's the information I'm bringing back to you.
Oh, you can make a persuade test for me, please.
Keep talking.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can spend the resource. For it.
research.
I got a potential to spend
2 successes.
Nice. Okay.
one success.
3 successes. Like, oh. Well, it's unfortunate. However, if they had not have intervened, we wouldn't have discovered half the things we discovered about Element X now, would we?
Very dangerous
I'm okay.
people, though. Agreed, but they're very dangerous people.
Right. Okay. So, Davidson. I'm Davidson. Yes, sir. Just scrabbles over this little. It's still on the roof, just looking down. Next time the big one and the small one come in, yes, sir. Kill them. Okay, sir. Happy to.
Just the big one. Small one won't be coming back.
Okay, just kill the big one. Now? No, not these two. Kill the big one. No, stop.
Okay.
I need to find a quick way to turn him off when he starts malfunctioning.
I'll turn them off.
You keep.
Well,
Is there
I'll
any
just put him in a
specific-
box normally?
What, is there any specific information you think you need us to try and find on the field from the research you've currently found?
Let me think. You see, I just need more Element X, really, you know.
Mm.
And we need to know where it's come from. That's the most important.
That's the biggest thing. Yes.
Yes. If we can find out where it's mined, then we can get more. And when we get more, we can start uncovering the mysteries. Or if you find me any more individuals that have been shot and perished, bring me some bodies of shot people. I could perhaps bring them back. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Let's see.
Let's bring back dead people.
I'm going to leave you in here again.
Oh, yes, fine.
Yeah. And
I'm
we'll
perfectly
come find
happy.
you.
Everything I need.
You got some companionship now?
Yes. For what good it is, but it's very good at cleaning up.
That's, yeah. And handing tools, I imagine.
And killing intruders. Although we haven't tested that yet.
No, you didn't do very
If you
good at
could
the
send me an intruder, that would be very helpful.
I told you about an intruder. Who's
Yes,
probably
I
going to
know,
come back
but
here.
if they come back, great. But if they don't, it would be better if you could send someone down.
Oh, another intruder, purple scaled, dragonborn,
Okay.
dragon-blooded.
Kill all dragon blooders.
No,
Oh wait,
no.
hang on a minute.
Purple scaled.
Kill the purple scaled dragon blooded.
Yes.
Okay.
And the big guy.
And the big
I'll
guy.
leave that.
No. Stop.
You know what the big guy looks like. You need to be more descriptive.
Yes.
With this. You work on that. Yeah.
Yes. I will.
Okay.
Yes. Fine.
Okay.
Look. So, is there anything else, or you just?
No,
come
I
in
just make sure
chit-chat
you're
and
alive.
talk to me without bringing me
Because
any real.
Oh, I've brought you a lot of information.
You brought me one piece of information. It took you a very long time to say it, and
I also
then you
gave
can
you
bring me any event. If you want to leave me with element X, that'd be wonderful.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is up to Aurora, and I don't have any on me, so we'll have to go. I think. Lovely seeing you again. We'll be back
Okay.
in a
If you say
day,
so.
maybe.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I've tried, but there's no point.
He kind of moves off and starts working. And like Davidson's still on the ceiling watching you.
Just walk out.
Starts
Close
scurrying after you.
Close the door.
Yeah.
I don't know what I expected. I just wanted to check if he was alive. It was useful.
One, we should have killed that man when we first found him.
100%. Yeah, no, you're right. This man's trouble. He's going to be an issue. I think he's going to walk into things he doesn't know.
I honestly, I don't know what to say. Part of me wants to kill you too. Why? This is just...
I got information from him. Why? Why has it changed how you feel about? I didn't give him any element X.
Tax, what happened to Fenn's body?
Yes, I understand that he can now possibly be brought back with the understanding that he's got. I don't know what happened to his body.
So you just left it. You just left it there.
We had to get out of Dodge. There was a bunch of people who were looking at us and calling us murderers, basically.
Yeah. And we're going to have to go back to that cursed mine, you realise.
Oh yeah, 100% the cursed mine. Yeah. I'm not happy with the information we found out either, but it definitely feels like the cursed mine is where all this stuff is.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't know what to say. Let's just get back to the others.
I feel like you're mad at the situation rather than mad at me.
I am mad at the situation. I am also mad at you.
I don't feel like I did anything wrong in that situation. I feel like that was a situation that was already where it was.
That's fine. I am still mad at you.
I didn't give him any more element X. I don't understand.
No, and I'm glad you didn't. But oh god. And it was a good idea to come back here because we've actually learned quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So while you're being stressed out, one of the advice that people give me is just think of good thoughts, like laying in bed last night or something else.
So you all meet back at your rooms? That was the plan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we were heading down towards the laboratory, I think. Weren't we? But we'll probably see first. Yeah.
You
But
probably
just before,
meet on right. Yes.
in a corridor, just while it's just me, Coda, and now, but Coda, I don't suppose you could help me with something.
Sure. Anything.
It's just you're very talented in certain areas that I am not.
Okay.
And I just wondered if you could help me, teach me a bit more how to use this thing. And I point to my rapier on my side.
Oh god, fencing lessons. Yes, easy. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
It's just if people are going to keep coming to try and kill me, I just be a bit better at that.
I could
Sure,
be
you don't
your
wanna
training buddy, Miss Aurora. We can train together, and Mr. Coda can instruct us.
You sure you don't want Aurora to show you? She's much better at fighter than I am.
But she doesn't use a rapier. She's much more kind of the bigger, heavy.
I'm sure she could turn her hand to anything. I'm sure she's very good with her hands.
Well, yes, it's just I asked so much of Aurora. I was just hoping that maybe you could just help
I
me
would
with the few
gladly.
lessons.
I would gladly show you how to fence.
And to be more kind of nimble with it.
Yeah.
Great.
I
Good.
think we could adapt your personal style to fighting better, yeah.
Get my footwork, improve that. How to do this right, and I tried to do some really bad poses with a rapier.
You almost stab Albert.
Yeah.
It's okay. No harm done. Just a little bit of blood. It's fine.
Oh, Albert, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's my own fault. I bleed too easily. I'm sorry. I'll try and be better.
No, let's go to our room, and I'll help you. I'm sure we have something.
I can look after myself. It's fine. It's fine. just like starts like he's got little bandages that he starts putting together. You'll meet back at the rooms, I think, at this stage.
Scientist guy is alive, mad as a hat as before. And I think that's the main information from Chukri Aurora. No, it's actually quite informative. He's brought, in some capacity, he has brought back one of the dead researchers back to life. In the sense that he's a floating skull and spinal
Right. Okay.
column,
Okay.
and he's connected to the element X somewhat. And then Tax will go on to explain the situation.
That's a worry.
It is a worry, especially
Because if
considering
Element X
he has recruited a second research team.
Being Fenn.
Because if Element X can be used as a conduit past souls,
I think
the area has
I think Element X is more trapping souls, and I think it traps them here. I think that Element X, if you took it out of here, you kill someone from away, it might bring them back to this area. Their soul will be attracted to here because you've got a connector to them. Then these souls are trapped in this area.
My worry is what the particular group we've aligned ourselves against currently is up to, and they are all part of the old Mad King's court, who was imprisoned away 30 years ago, and now they're after their revenge on the anniversary of his imprisonment.
Does the Mad King rattle any memories to Tax?
I mean,
from books or anything?
Only like the stories, because he's like a boogeyman, if you like, the Mad King. It's more of a Darcian myth, you know. Eat your greens or the Mad King will get you. But it does link into Nembaria because they're neighbours with Darcia. Mad King in particular, not really, nothing beyond the ancient stories and fables. This is a many millennia old being of power and terror that most people don't believe exist.
I would say I don't believe it exists, but at the same time, I would believe anything at this point. So you seem to think that the boogeyman terror is something connected to here, and it's all real?
Not connected to here, but the people, like the Deathstalkers, are definitely his old servants. I'm pretty sure the group that are after their revenge are all old servants of him. And I worry that part of their revenge could be connected to him. I've got no concrete here. I'm just clasping at potentials.
So you think they're doing a ritual?
They're doing a ritual 30 years since he was imprisoned for their revenge for something that happened 30 years ago. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is.
Makes sense.
What we're going to find out.
If they're doing a ritual, they need a power source for the ritual. So my thoughts is that part of Derelix's point of this is to illegally sell guns around the area and ammunition that then people go and kill each other with, which makes a bunch of souls trapped to whatever it's trapped to. And that is now your new power source. That's why souls have been connected to these stones, and then we've exercised them, let them move on. Which means if we can find the central reservoir of where all these souls are kept, or we would be a big old ritual, but I know I could try and break them free.
Would it be worth going back and speaking to Gravekeeper Tash, just to find out if there's been any strange deaths or on-deaths recently in the area?
Maybe.
Because the graveyard is closed, supposedly because it's collapsing, but maybe not. Maybe something else is happening.
Yes.
Possibly. There's so many threads. that's the thing. There's so many places we could go. Like I feel like we need to go, unfortunately, into the mines because I feel like that's where the curse is, right? The curse that might be trapping souls.
Yeah,
It's
I
the only
think
link I can see.
probably we'll find a big stash of Elementex in that mine. I think that must be where it's coming from. And that maybe is the
Potentially, I think we need
source of the stories of the curse.
more information before we go to a cursed mine. It
Give
could
me a
be,
big
like we said before, could be worth talking to the elder, who knows this place very well.
I think there's two ways of doing this. It's either like because we need to find out information, which we could do through books or older people who would have been around 30 years ago, or just I could use some time in the library to try and find things out. There's different avenues to this. And I need to, or we can go down and see if we can figure out where this ritual is and disrupting it before it happens, regardless of what the outcome is. We know the people involved in it are dodgy in some way. The exact how, why, and when, does that really matter if we know we need to disrupt it? Black and white, regardless, these people aren't doing good things. Do we need to know exactly how it's happening and why? Or do we just need to find out the points of power and destroy them so they can't do it? Take out the key threats and the key places. Or do we think that having further understanding over these next couple of days are going to be beneficial? Because that's the two routes we could take. We could hunt down Derelicts, Dash, and the whatever his name is, the circus guy, and we could take them down, and find out where these ritual points are and destroy them. Or we could find out the information and do it in the day. We've got limited time.
Yeah, I think finding more information from them, potentially disrupting their plans early doors. Like tomorrow's plan's great because we find out more information, whatever is left lying around.
Yes. Obviously, I presume we're all aware that I'll turn invisible and go find it out, and you guys, I just make sure I get out. I guess.
I mean,
I know you're quite stealthy, but if it's the middle of the day, I don't know how well hidden. Yeah.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do by hiding. If you're rich,
maybe it'd be better actually because you're better with your hands. If it comes to any picklocking, then I could cast it on you instead.
Not great at that, but maybe if your ritual goes well, we'll go together.
Yeah.
You're saying if you do the ritual really well, you can include other people, right?
Yes, but it needs to go very well. Like at the last moment, I need to do a lot better. I don't know. I can't hold a ritual to make it stronger.
No.
So.
Well, maybe. Today, are we going to go down to the circus?
I think we need to take a look at this map, this model.
Yeah,
and that might give us some idea of where these points of power are and what we can do about them.
And Aurora really wants to go to the circus.
I know you didn't like the clown's tax, but I just think if you gave them a second chance, you might actually see that they're a lot of fun.
I'm going to connect two dots here for you, okay? We are aware that there is a material that is being used to bring souls back to bodies, and you've seen how those bodies are more simplified, yeah? And then we've seen these clowns that could be portrayed as undead in some manner, connected to one of the three people who are involved at the core to this issue.
I just think they had a long journey. I
can't with you.
Let's go to the circus. Let's take Aurora to the circus. It's what she's wanted since the moment we got here and saw the posters.
Your optimism is wonderful. We love it.
I want nothing to do with these clowns, and I don't think I want anything to do with any clown for the rest of my life.
That's no way to talk about Catalina and Aurora.
You're right. I'm sorry, Aurora. Let's go.
Okay, so you make your way. You make your way out to the circus. On the way through, Albert waves down a couple of Way of the First mercenaries, and there's a brief exchange I say brief. Albert talks at them for quite a while, and eventually they shove a pouch into his hands and walk off. He's like, "See you later, fellas. Bye." Then he comes over and goes, "This is yours."
Thank you.
Oh, wonderful.
We'll count that later.
Yeah. Are we taking Albert with us? That's not a good idea, right? Albert should stay here.
Well, he's my bodyguard now.
Right?
Yes, but
Let's-
we're taking him to a place where people are actively hunting him. So
In the circus.
In the circus?
I've never
hope not.
been hunted by clowns. I've never seen a clown. Well,
You don't want to see clowns.
They're
Sounds
I think it's
weird.
riskier to leave him.
okay.
They smell weird.
I
Like
think
cabbage.
somebody doesn't trust their current.
Like old
bodyguard.
cabbage.
Okay, we'll take him with us. But
I can be very helpful. I promise. I'll be
Could
really
we
helpful.
disguise him slightly?
I can put on I can do a strange walk and put on a little voice.
No, just be you. It's fine.
can you do accents,
Be
Albert?
different. Our name is
Alfred?
I am from the
I just mean you had to look different. You didn't have to sound or walk different. Just
Your bodyguard.
coat.
Your bodyguard. Be quiet.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Okay, I can be quiet. I'm being quiet right now. I'm gonna start right now. Right now. Okay, ready? Be quiet now.
I love
go.
you.
Now.
Okay, let's go.
You make your way out of town and you hear the music subsides from the town, and you hear the music, the big band music from the circus begin as you make your way to this large fenced off area and you can see a huge big top in the center, which is rather large. You can see it from quite a while away as you wind your way up the hill into the circus. Large gates have been put up. They are iron wrought gates, which must have just been raised because they just look like they're dug into the earth, and there's just material fencing all the way around this huge area. And there are two clowns outside, just waving to people. And there's it says free entry on the front. They're just waving. And one of them toddles up to you and it's got a little flower and just
Go on, Tax.
No.
Go on.
His mouth might fall off.
just points
I'm
at the
not-
flower. Just
I'm
constantly, just-
I'm not doing it. I want nothing to do with these things.
I-
Tax just walks away.
I press this
to
flower.
the other side of the group.
jerkily goes back to its position that it was in before. You go in, and around the big top, you see there's a few signs pointing out. There's the games, and you can see there's lots of people here playing all sorts of fairground games that you'd expect. There's a signpost pointing to the back where you see just beyond, around the side of the back, big top, you can see a few larger tents. It just says attractions. And then there is a signpost going on the other side that shows model town.
Model balances.
And there are two clowns stood outside the big top. They're on either side of a red velvet rope, where it's Corania, so a blue velvet rope. And one of them's got a sign saying the show tonight at 7. Just holding it there. And the music is coming from the central area where this clown band that was playing when they arrived is just happily just playing. I say happily, very kind of blank stare and just playing in perfect rhythm with each other.
Are they normally this morose?
Well, normally they have their faces painted, so you can't really tell. But
You can see their lips, the line of their lips. You can
they
see
are
that it is-
normally a bit happier. But I
Mhm.
maybe they don't like their job.
No,
And I'll remind you that the face painting is more akin to Heath Ledger Joker than what you consider a traditional circus clown. It looks really shoddy, really messy hair, and really messy clothes as well. Just a little bit tatty. They're just carrying on their work. People seem to be mostly ignoring them, or playing. Some of them will come in and do like little mime acts, and children will mostly cry at them, and be ushered away.
I must admit, the production design seems a little low budget. But you know.
And you hear a roar echo out from the back of the tents, and a few oohs and ahs follow it.
I'm just going to go up to one of the mimes and just by myself. Albert can come, and I'll just be like, pointing to Tax. He loves clowns. If you just want to like go do some tricks with him, as much as you can. Don't stop. Love it.
You see, like he doesn't go. He turns. And he doesn't walk over to. He doesn't walk over to Tax. He goes and walks over to another group of clowns.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you all headed?
Are there any signs pointing towards this miniature thing?
Yeah, there is a signpost pointing towards the middle village.
Yeah. What's that?
Good stuff.
So there is a large tent off to one side of the circus area, and it is got like the Starfall in miniature in a sign, in a red sign that's on top of this big tent. There's a queue to get in. A couple of clowns are walking around and just making sure people are in the queue and doing little silly skits as they're doing it.
I'm on the inside where they're not I presume this queue's kind of against the wall, and I just make sure I'm on the inside of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to interact.
Yeah, they're lined up against the side, against the material fencing that would lead outside of the circus area.
I just want to be on the opposite side of the line.
It's not long before you're brought into this tent area, and you do see the immediate Starfall. It is a perfect replica of the town and the outside and the the outside area of the town, including the big top circus, perfectly replicated, the mausoleum perfectly replicated, all of the tents in the camps. It looks like that they've painstakingly put every tent in the best, almost the exact position. You can you can see the way of the fist. Big command tent, and they're like the mess hall, the big areas that you've seen before, all constructed perfectly. Even like the fortuitous forges, there, big double chimneys, and there is smoke coming out of the chimneys as well. And it's just a walkway that goes all the way around the outside of it and then back out the tent that people are just kind of meandering through and looking and pointing at all the little miniature people that have been recreated there.
And
a couple of there's a couple of clowns holding signs that says "Do not touch the miniature," and there's a rope, a blue satin rope that is boxing that out, so you can lean over to a point. But yeah, you see them. You see like a kid tries to touch it, and a clown walks over and picks up the child and just turns it to face it, just goes, and then puts the child down. The child starts screaming.
Can I use my military contact to try and figure out, based on where we've walked around in town, if it is accurate or if there's any differences that I
go perceive and add your military contacts.
Yeah, it's not great, but I'll give it a go. I will spend 2 momentum and turn that 5 into a 6. 1 success.
Yeah. Okay. Looks pretty accurate to you.
Okay.
The detail is exquisite. It's very good, especially those places that you've been to and are familiar with, like Blix Hall. There's even like a little tiny horseless carriage sat in the middle of the pathway that leads up to Blix Hall.
What colour's the carriage?
It's the dark wood, the dark brown of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black carriage. I'm not, but
Just help me out here. Is there anything in this map that's not accurate?
No, didn't Aurora just find out that
everything looks right, but what's not right here?
Okay.
Are they all lined up? Is there anything missing? Anything extra?
I think it's more what I want to do is map out this map on a piece of paper and then look at a pre-existing map and see if there's any differences later on, as well as try and look at this for any kind of network. Anyone particularly good at sketching and drawing and thinks they can copy this down well? Well, I
Nope.
try and
I could probably give it a go.
I'll give.
I'll have my book with me anyway.
Mm.
Firstly, can I look at the graveyard?
Yes.
Because that would most likely be disturbed now. Is it disturbed in this model?
Give me a perceive test.
Mhm. It's one success.
Okay. You're kind of looking at it. It looks, from what you've seen on the outside of the mausoleum, looks fairly fine. Looks exact.
Like, as in, it looks exactly like I have seen it.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's been unearthed on the upside. You know, you were down below in the actual mausoleum.
Well, we came out through it.
Yeah.
So we did see the graveyard.
Yeah, nothing particularly disturbed there. You're kind of peering at it, and you look at that central, like the large central mausoleum, which was where you came out of, and you're sure that it's kind of got this tiny little backlit, like, glow from underneath, like a little green glow.
Mm-hmm. I will point it out to everyone else.
They seem to have information here that they not necessarily should for a circus. Coda, can you help me with this one?
Yes, I can.
Because you've got quite a keen eye as well for looking at stuff. So I'll show Coda and let him keep hold of it. The ritual, what a ritual looks like drawn out.
Right.
So he's aware of what my rituals kind of look like from my book. And then if he can help, if you're able to take the help action, to try and see if, looking at this, if I can see, you just Tax going full into like looking for pattern recognition to see if he can see any form of like what could be a ritual in this. Just by like key points, roads that intersect, like, oh, if I ignore that road and this, would this make something? And that's a tower, which is now a circle, which could, he's looking for all those small minutiae.
So, Tax, if you go for a tune, and Coda, how are you assisting?
Mine's more of an investigation to figure out if everything
Investigate's
is
fine.
Yeah. Help action to investigate. Yeah.
I will stress myself and reroll all those dice because there's 4 1s in amongst that.
I'm going to take this opportunity to spend a potential and bump my investigate up to 6.
I rolled a 5, so I turned, and luckily I've got expertise now, so I turned one of those 5s into 6s, and I had another 6, so I got 2 successes.
Okay.
I've just got the 1.
3 successes. Okay. So, Coda, you're kind of checking out, looking for anything that's odd, and you spot the big top seems to have like a small sort of green glow. Just like coming from like within the tent. It doesn't really show up much in the light, but you just see like, oh, that's a little bit greeny there. There's some kind of green light there. And you'd spot the same in the Wave the Fist command tent. Tax, you feel there's something inherently magical about this map in particular. There, and some of it's creating smoke out of the Futuris's Forge. That's obviously going to be something magical rather than mundane. And you're sure as you look in that, you see like a tiny little green glow from some of the windows.
How is this tent that we're in lit?
It's torchlights. It's lanterns. Actually, it would be torches. Would be way too unsafe for a circus. It's lantern, but it's lots of lanterns, so it's pretty well lit. The model itself is quite solid looking. even like forest and grass are replicated to the best of their ability, and there is like a big blue kind of satin sheet that drapes onto the floor.
And one thing I just wanted to look around while Tax is having I can roll another check for if I need to. Can I find, looking at the miniature people, 4 individuals at anywhere in the town while I'm looking around that look like us? Because we're quite distinct 4 individuals.
You can give me perceive if you like, yeah.
Yeah. There's 2 successes.
Okay. You don't see 4 miniature people
Okay.
look like you. There's lots of miniature people, and they're all like they're very small, so the detail is not. It's
But,
it's smaller than mini than standard like tabletop mini size.
okay.
So it's very hard to tell the details, but you do spot in the camps a black carriage.
There's a black carriage in the camps.
Is this the Way of the Fist camps or the camps
Is the Way of the
outside
Fist, or is it
where Dario is?
It's around that camp area, yeah, where the Way of the Fist is.
Okay.
It's on the outskirts, though, away from. It's more in the with the groups of people that have just arrived and want to be part of the festival, can't afford to stay in the town.
So we could walk around like the Way of the Fist camps to get there, in a sense, because
Can I?
And again, sorry, to actually just get this feeling like there is magic. You can feel the magic resonance from this miniature, from this model.
on that model was the black carriage specifically.
No, from the whole model.
Oh yeah,
this whole area. You walked in and you felt that static of magic.
Can I trip Tax up?
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to make a brawl test?
Dax does not want to be tripped up.
What the dodge test is for?
Oh, I think too good. No successes.
Did you roll a 5?
I did roll a 5.
Anyone's?
I rolled 2 successes, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
So yeah, Aurora comes and tries to trip you up, and you just get out of the way.
I think it's not that like Tax even notices because he's so engrossed. It's just like you stick your foot out, and he just because he's like so in tune with what's going on, he just like
Steps
lifts his
away.
leg about him. Doesn't even realise it that he completely dodges the leg.
Okay, in that case, can I continue the movement and like pretend to fall over myself?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to make this a bluff test now.
Don't get me into your shit.
You need to look at this thing. Fail, but I did roll a 5.
Oh yeah, I can help you with that.
Yeah, spend your resource and make that 5 or 6.
Okay, 1 success.
Okay, what are you trying to achieve? as
While
usual?
I'm down there, I'd like to look under the blue sheet at
Okay,
what's
cool,
underneath this fucking table.
Okay.
With the knowledge that I have no arcane knowledge and probably won't know what I'm looking at. But
You could have just asked.
You
Keep
drop.
watching us.
You kind of fall, but like because there's a barrier there, how are you going to fall over like that?
Just I'm gonna trip
Falls
over the
to the floor
barrier.
and roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like as dramatically as possible. Is it just a rope
Okay.
barrier or is it like a solid
Yeah,
barrier?
it's just a rope, satin rope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fall
just
and
looked
take
under the
some
rope.
rope with me.
Okay, yeah, you take because they're all connected, so the whole thing starts falling over. There's a commotion here, and you see the 3 of you just see a number of the clowns go, and they start to converge on Aurora.
Oh, whoa! I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so
you
clumsy, and
you just get this moment. Give me a perceive test.
I think
See
that's
if you
when
can get
Tax
there
would
before they
go.
grab you.
Oh, maybe I'll look under this
1
while they're all
success.
distracted.
1 success. Okay, Aurora, you see glowing red glyphs in a circle under this table.
okay.
And that's when you're grabbed by the legs by 2 clowns who forcefully pull you, pick you up on your feet, and go. And they start
I
putting
am
back the
so
barriers.
sorry. I'm so clumsy. Thank you for your help. That's It's really kind of you.
Make one last bluff test for me, please. This is risky.
Risky, you say? Okay. Gonna take a stress.
Okay.
Roll all of those. One success.
Okay. And they nod, they pat you on the shoulder, and then wag their fingers at you. And then one of them is following you for the rest of your stay in here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just try and act natural the rest of the time.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want to do in here? Or are you getting filtered round and out with the rest of the crowd?
I guess.
No, once I've finished mapping it out, I'll be done.
Tax. There's glyphs under the table.
Okay. Talk about that later.
Okay. I can't tell you what they are.
Okay.
Just in case.
As you leave the tent, can I have perceive tests for... Yeah, you all can give me a perceive test as you're leaving the tent.
One success.
Nothing, either way.
One success.
Okay. There's a couple of clowns, and they're just like crowd controlling people, just moving people in different directions. And there's like 3 different directions, but they're only sending people like in 2 of those different directions. And as the 4 of you come up, you start getting split into your different paths. Tax gets split into his own little path.
Is it like a sorting hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tax, you're not paying attention. You're just like going with the crowd.
I think he's just thinking. I think he's aware of the fairies.
You'll realise that like you go for a couple of the rest of you go for a couple of clowns, and you're out with the rest of the people. And you notice like there is also just by the side of the tent there is a wall of clowns. Tax, the minute you look up, you're just surrounded by these clowns.
With other people.
No.
What?
Just you. The gap that you went through closes, and there's just like 10 clowns surrounding you.
God,
And
he's
they're
going
like,
to shoot people.
No.
Just enjoy it.
I'm
Enjoy
looking
the
for
show.
a door. I'm looking for a door.
they're body blocking you,
I just try and push past them.
and they start like, as you move. They move. One of them moves away, and they sort of move around you. So they're all.
Let me out of here. I'm good. No, none of that. I want to.
Okay.
And Tax starts getting more and more panicked.
And they start
trying to push through.
moving closer to you.
I'm aware of what Cax will do when he panics, so I'm going to slip through and try and open a gap for Cax to escape.
Give me a dodge test, yeah.
Yeah, please.
I will escalate the situation. You will all regret it.
Well, shit. I just rolled 8 dice, and I'm going to use my expertise to not fail epically, and just fail.
Okay, yeah. So you can't get past this group. You've still got Aurora. You've still got this one clown following you as well.
Okay. Have we noticed that Tax is gone?
Oh yeah.
Cat, it's not. He's going to panic. You know what happens when he panics.
Well, he shouldn't have called me a clown.
And you also notice the clown that's following Aurora is copying Albert. Albert doesn't notice. Yeah, so they're just like they start getting closer to you, just like doing
more and more panicked. He's just trying to. He will like full on just push one to try and show that he's not joking around.
Make a brawl test.
Yeah, that's one. I'll spend the momentum to turn that. Make nothing.
You're not like you're solid. Solid.
Let me out. Let me out now.
Let me out. Clown hands come towards you and
it
put
is
hands
not fair
on you.
that Tax is having all the clown fun. I'm going to go and see if I can get in on that action too, and she's going to try and like.
Okay, yeah, make a brawl to try and get in there.
That's
I will.
Enough dice.
Go get me out, otherwise I'm gonna make you all regret this.
I'm trying to get you out.
One success.
Yeah, you push your way in. So just as all these hands are coming in, you see Aurora emerges next to you, and you're both grabbed and lifted up.
Tax, isn't this amazing? This is so much fun.
I'm hating everything.
And they start carrying you across the circus, just on their shoulders up high.
Tax is trying to get
Clapping.
off them, like roll out of them, get out.
Yeah, make a dodge test.
Can I assist by trying to pull him down?
Yeah, that would be brawl for Coda though.
Yeah, that's fine. Is this spend momentum to assist, or
It depends how you want to do it.
by like as we kind of roll down, helping him?
Yeah, go. Just do a brawl. Doesn't need to be a support.
One success.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, yeah, but Coda grabs you out, and like one of them just looks at you, goes, and Aurora, you see as they're carrying you, they just keep going, and they just start taking Aurora off. And you see that one clown that was watching Aurora just points at her.
Tax is just
And you see a couple of other
hyperventilating.
clowns start pointing at her.
Where are they taking me?
They're taking you around the back of the circus, on the back of the big top, where all the attractions are.
Okay.
And they take you around. A couple of the clown bands kind of join up and start flanking you around, and they move you in and they take you into the big top. And the a load of the clowns then stop and block to prevent anyone else from entering, and that is where we will leave the session.
Clown time!
I'm nowhere near this situation. I am. Tax started hyperventilating and stayed where it was.
I can't wait. It's going to be
wasted
so much fun.
There's moments
Clowning
where
around.
like, Anna's natural chaos monkey comes out and just like, oh, I know a guy that doesn't like clowns. Oh, let's get him some clowns.
I was about to ask Glenn.
And then instead you
can
put yourself
I...
in the hands of the clowns, who, after making a bit of a ruckus in the model village, so you know,
It'll be fine.
made life very easy for me.
They're just friendly clowns.
It's fine. He doesn't have any threat.
I don't have any threat. I don't think I need it. Threat just allows me to, like,
Make it worse.
make it worse. Yeah, you put yourself in a bad situation,
Yeah,
you're still
we
going to have a
make
bad
these
time.
situations for ourselves. He doesn't need threat.
I didn't. Don't say we. Don't put the we term in there.
Well, actually, you did because you started this.
Yeah, I mean,
I said
You
sorry.
made such a big deal about not liking clowns that Anna just couldn't help herself. It just you give someone ammunition like that, they're going to use it. So they do. Well, we'll find out next time what happens.
She can find the consequences for her own actions.
Actually, that's kind of apt, isn't it?
Yeah, real ass.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
also just from like a meta sense. Like everyone hates clowns, so it's funnier to just love them.
Yeah, but it felt so fitting for Tax to preemptively hate clowns. For them to then,
It's the
Just the
first
idea of
conversation
them.
you've ever had.
yeah, I was like, oh, I don't feel like clown. He would have met clowns. He's
I
from
like
Aurora.
that. You're like, I've decided I don't like them, and then you saw them and you went, good decision.
Yeah, I made the right choice. I was gonna start shooting things.
It's like when you took that decision initially, I was just like, oh, that's really funny. That works so well. What's wrong with the Heath Ledger clowns? That's...
Yeah, fun and friendly. Listen.
All right, then, folks, we'll leave it there, and we will pick up
Yeah.
next week.
Well,
So, see you later.
bye bye.
Bye.